Dear friends, in this video we are going to understand about the basic concepts of pharmaceutical chemistry and what about the different terminologies used in pharmaceutical chemistry. What is pharmaceutical chemistry? Pharmaceutical chemistry is the chemistry of drugs which utilize the general laws of chemistry to study of drugs. Especially pharmaceutical chemistry includes drug discovery, delivery, absorption and metabolism. This pharmaceutical chemistry is medicinal chemistry. It's concentrated with the design and synthesis of biologically active molecules, especially can easily design the drugs. This Ehrlich was the father of medicinal chemistry. What's the definition of drug? The word drug is derived from the French word drogue, which means a dry herb, and it's defined as any substance used for the purpose of diagnosis, prevention, relief or cure of a disease in man or animal. The action of drug is not only determined by its chemical structure alone, but also by its physico-chemical properties. The different terms used in pharmaceutical chemistry, that means different terminologies used in pharmaceutical chemistry. That is, the important terminologies are pharmacy, pharmacology, molecular pharmacology, pharmacophore, metabolites, antimetabolites, actinomycetes, mutation, pharmacognosy, pharmacotherapeutics, toxicology and chemotherapy. First, we must know what is pharmacy. It's a science of identification, selection, preservation, standardization, compounding and dispensing of medical substances. The study of pharmacy helps in formulation of an active chemical entity known as active principle. Galen is known as father of pharmacy. The second important terminology, pharmacology. It's a science that deals with drugs. The word pharmacology is derived from Greek word pharmakon, means active principle. This logos means discourse of drugs. This pharmacy graduate can dispense medications in their role as a pharmacist. On the other hand, pharmacology graduates explore and study related reactions to the use of medicines in the human body. Students who have intentions to work in a pharmacy dispensing medication should aim for at least a degree in pharmacy. Pharmacophore is another important terminology. It has been found that a particular structural unit or functional group is responsible for the physiological activity of the drugs. Such a part of a drug which is responsible for the actual physiological effect is known as pharmacophore. The most relevant pharmacophore features include hydrogen bond acceptors. It can clearly represent the above diagram, especially these hydrogen bond acceptors like hydroxyl group or carbonyl groups. Then hydrogen bond donors like amide groups, positively charged groups like guanidines, or negatively charged groups like carboxylate, and hydrophobic groups like cyclohexyl or isopropyl groups. The another important terminology, antimetabolites. The substance involved in cellular metabolic reaction is known as metabolite. Now we know the substance involved in cellular metabolic reaction is known as metabolite. At the same time, any chemical reagents which has close structural similarity to the metabolite and can block the metabolism, that is known as antimetabolite. The drug inhibits a normal metabolic process. Here we can see the very good examples of antimetabolites. The sulfa drug, the very good example of sulfa drug, the sulfonamide base structure. Here this para-amino benzoic acid PABA is a very good example. Here this antimetabolite can block the structural activity. Both this PABA and this antimetabolite have the similar structure because Any chemical reagent which has close structural similarity of metabolite and also block the metabolic activity is known as antimetabolites. Here these are the very good examples. We can compare to the PABA and on more this antimetabolite. This clearly it can block the metabolic activity. The next one, mutation. The mutation can be defined as a permanent transmissible change in the genetic material. This is sudden alteration of genes which may be spontaneous or induced and is inherited by subsequent generation. This mutation is caused by alteration in the nucleotide sequence at some point of the DNA of the cell. Sometimes mutations are induced by certain type of radiations like UV, X-rays, etc. This we can clearly understand the mutated DNA structure. Then some important sources of this mutation, this radiation, then chemicals, also infectious agents. The next one, chemotherapy. The specific treatment of a disease by the administration of chemical compounds is known as chemotherapy. Chemotherapy is a drug treatment that uses powerful chemicals to kill fast growing cells in your body. Chemotherapy is most often used to treat cancer since cancer cells grow and multiply much more quickly than most cells in the body. And this diagram can clearly represent the normal cells and this cancer cell. Because the cancer cells, the growth compared to the normal cells, it's a very fast growth. Then also the shape of the cells, then DNA also damage.